The formation and evolution of the solar system is a complex and fascinating subject that has been studied by scientists for centuries. The prevailing theory is that the solar system formed around 4.6 billion years ago from a cloud of gas and dust known as the solar nebula. The process of solar system formation began with the collapse of a giant molecular cloud, a vast region of gas and dust that existed in the early stages of the universe. As the cloud collapsed, it began to spin and flatten into a disk-like shape, with the center of the disk becoming the Sun and the rest forming the protoplanetary disk. As the cloud continued to collapse and the disk cooled, small particles of dust began to clump together to form larger and larger bodies known as planetesimals. These planetesimals then went on to collide and merge to form even larger bodies, called protoplanets. The protoplanets in the inner solar system, closest to the Sun, were made mostly of rock and metal, while those in the outer solar system were made mostly of ice. Over time, these protoplanets continued to grow and eventually became the rocky inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, and the gas giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. As the protoplanets formed, they also began to interact with each other through gravity, leading to a process known as planetary migration. This caused some of the protoplanets to move closer to or farther from the Sun, and also led to the formation of the asteroid belt and the Kuiper belt. During the early stages of the solar system, the Sun was surrounded by a disk of gas and dust known as the solar wind. As the solar wind blew away this disk, it also cleared away much of the remaining gas and dust in the solar system, leading to the formation of the solar system's current structure. As the solar system continued to evolve, the rocky inner planets cooled and solidified, while the outer gas giants continued to grow and capture more and more of the remaining gas and dust. The inner planets also began to develop atmospheres, and the process of planetary differentiation led to the formation of the Earth's core, mantle, and crust. The process of planetary differentiation also led to the formation of the Earth's moon, which is believed to have formed from a giant impact between the Earth and a Mars-sized protoplanet. Over the course of the next billion years, the solar system continued to evolve and change. The inner planets, including Earth, went through a period of heavy bombardment from leftover planetesimals and protoplanets, while the outer planets continued to grow and evolve. Today, the solar system is relatively stable, with the inner planets in relatively circular orbits around the Sun and the outer planets in more elliptical orbits. This led to the formation of the Sun and the protoplanetary disk, which went on to form the planets and other bodies in the solar system through the process of accretion and planetary migration. But that's the story of another Fact EVT.